My desk is trashed right now. I'm glad you can't see it. Anyway, we're going to hop into FBm Fox and list a single product so that you know all the little ins and outs of how to get that done and actually have it show up in your shop. I had trouble with this myself. I've seen so many people in the group talk about this. Let's get into it. In a separate video, I'm probably going to record that right after this one and then just put it out a separate day. I'm going to show you how to bulk upload into your shop, into your TikTok shop, whatever. And I had trouble with that too, and I was able to get some answers on that and fix all of my issues and actually bulk upload to my TikTok seller account with no issues. So, different video, that's the next one. All right, we're in the FBm Fox account, and I went ahead and already did some of the pre-work. I found a rubber duck that looks really cool on Amazon, and I'm just gonna come up here in the search field and copy paste that link. Then I'm going to go over to my FBm Fox account. Oh, and if you see this tab here, this is the TikTok group, the TikTok and Facebook dropshipping group. Go ahead and find that link in the description. I have a free group and a paid group. I'm a lot more active in the paid group, especially now because we're diving into TikTok shops. If you want to do that, it's like $10 a month. Feel free to sign up. You don't have to though. We have a free group as well that all of you guys can kind of talk and collaborate in. And sometimes I hop in there and answer some questions. And I at least post in there whenever I have a new video. Go ahead and subscribe while we do that. Anyway, FBm Fox. We're going to go over here and on the products tab, I'm going to navigate to your whole like toolbar here. I'm going to hit the plus button. And in here, I'm going to paste my link and hit pull supplier info. If this takes a second, don't be alarmed. Just let it do its thing. I've had it take no time at all, and I've had it take like a few minutes. So not the fastest thing if you're experiencing the few minutes version of this task, but just let it do its thing. It's a lot better than copy pasting over pictures constantly. And if you've heard me call this FBm Fox, you'll notice on the left, it's called Foxlister now. Makes sense. It started with Facebook Marketplace. Now it's Facebook Marketplace, shops, eBay, Walmart, TikTok, it's everything. And now that I've said that, our product is loaded. So you'll see it says no supplier info found. That's not necessarily true. If you're worried about it, feel free to hit pull again and it'll go faster. The next thing we're gonna do, the biggest piece that I wanna get into is when it comes to sales channels. That's usually, if you have an issue, that's where you're gonna experience one. You might not be here for any issue specific things. You might just wanna know how to do it. Anyway, we're in it. You'll see I hit pull supplier info again. And now we have a target price. So here's the seller price, just so that we can go and verify that. Yes, it says $7.39 on the Amazon profile. And now it says $7.39 under supplier price. It pulled in the supplier stock. It says it's in stock price, like we mentioned. And now I'm going to alter my margin. This is a brand new Foxlister account. I haven't set my margins yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put 80% in here for the sake of this example. So I'm hoping that somebody will buy this for $13.30. It's probably a little high for that, but I'm hoping some of the novelty people are like, oh, it's got a chain necklace, sunglasses, and a hat on. It's more of a gag gift. I wanna splurge on that. Who knows? This is just for an example. I'm gonna hit next. I'm not really gonna mess with anything else in here. So I'm gonna hit next. If you wanna get into the specifics of listing, I always delete the brand out of here, and then I scroll down here to make sure there's not any ... where it cuts stuff off. If you want to use ChatGPT or have the Foxlister shuffle title button do some work for you, go for it. I'm going to leave it as is for this example. But sometimes if I want to do it myself, I would even copy paste it into ChatGPT and have it be like, yo, create a high performing clickable title, underneath this many characters, whatever. Or sometimes I paste it in a note and look at it myself and I'm like, all right, what can I get out of here? What kind of stuff can I leave? It auto found the brand, which was in the title that I deleted. I'm not going to bother with a header or a footer, and I'm not going to bother right now with changing any of this. Really, for TikTok right now, we're not experiencing anything where we got to really go in and get detailed about stuff. So I'm going to leave this here. Boom, got my images. I'm fine with all those. Looks good. Sales channels. Here are all of your options. We're just going to stick with TikTok Shop via API. It's the very first one. And I'm going to hit next. All right. I'm gonna leave this as auto detect. And this is where some people run into issues because this is what's causing things to not show up in your shop and stuff like that. So when it comes to Amazon specifically, which is obviously the supplier I chose, I'm going to change the product ID type to UPC. When I was first trying this, I wasn't clicking anything. I was leaving it as GTIN and it wasn't populating anything for me. Warehouse, it should, because I've connected my shop already to TikTok, it is auto pulled out the name of my shop as the warehouse. If this is blank right here, it either means that your shop isn't connected yet. So you need to go back and do that step. I made a video previously on that, on how to do that step by step, or there's another issue and maybe it'll auto generate once you hit next and come back. Sometimes it'll pop up. You'll notice there's no package dimensions. Don't worry about that right now. All right, we're gonna hit next and I'm gonna hit save changes. Perfect. TikTok shop SKU is required. TikTok shop product ID is required. Okay, so let's go back. You'll notice product ID, UPC, and SKU are empty. SKU, you can have it be whatever you want. So I'm just gonna put in 2 letters and then 6 numbers. Screw it. That is not important. SKU is really just for you. Now the product ID is something that it does need to generate. And I have a different video coming out on bulk uploading. It's probably already out by the time you saw this, where when you bulk upload with a template, it'll automatically grab the UPC for you once we have it set up correctly. But if you're doing a single product like this and it doesn't auto grab, like it's set to auto detect, but right now nothing's been initiated. So it's not like queuing it to auto detect anything just yet. So instead, what we're going to do, if you're doing it this way, the slow method of one item at a time, I'm going to go to barcodelookup.com. You may be like, what's the point of using a lister if I got to do all these extra steps? Trust me, dang it, it's worth it. Okay, so we're going to go in here and we are actually going to copy the title from Amazon. And we're going to paste it in here and hit search. We're going to scroll until we find it. Oh, that's close. That's close. If you don't see the exact thing in here, and this has so many pages, I know it says 3, but before I cut, I was searching for it and I got to like page 11 and didn't see it. I've done this a few times and I haven't had an issue of not finding it, but this is the closest thing, this like pink hat one. So we're going to go ahead and use it. You can see there's a UPC right here. And really, FBm Fox just needs a UPC for it to initiate the process. So just find a UPC, put it in there, and hit next and save changes. And you'll see that it saves no problem. Now we're back in the products tab once the window went away, and you'll see your item listed here. You'll see it's in stock, it's got the supplier price, your target price, everything, and you'll see right here, TikTok shop, no error. No error is what you want. If you start seeing errors, then go check out my video on the different errors and how to fix them. But you shouldn't receive an error if you followed what I did. But if you did, again, we'll check out the other video. You might be like, okay, well, how do I know it's in my shop? Well, if you haven't already listed, you'll know that when you upload something similar to Facebook and other things, it kind of goes through a review process really quickly. It runs through some checks, and before it gets posted, it has to kind of sit and idle for a minute. So if you click on this, and you see product not available right now, go to your TikTok shop. And let me hop in mine really quick under products. I can see right here, it is in my shop, but it's being reviewed. So it says suspended at the moment because it's under the review process. And I've been doing this all day and reviewing up here at the top, it only says 1. So we just have to give it a second. I also noticed that I didn't change my quantity previously in FBm Fox. So I'm gonna go back in there, update my quantity to, I like to put 50 on there, and I'm just gonna hit save changes. And immediately I just went back and refreshed my stuff. It's still under review, but the quantity has already changed to 50. So it's pretty quick. When you update something, it updates on there. And just like how you added a product to FBm Fox, if you're in your FBm Fox product page and you delete a product, it will instantly delete it from your TikTok shop. So don't just think it's deleting it from the stuff that's syncing and now it's still gonna stay on your shop. It's gonna get rid of it. So just keep that in mind. It's actually very quick and connected. and it's way less complicated than what Facebook was. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I promise you, it's awesome. Check out FBm Fox. There will be a link in the description. Start a free trial. You don't have to pay anything right away. Start a trial. You get a week and see if it's for you. And if you do end up deciding, hey, I want to pay for it, I got a sale not using anything in like listing one product. If you go see my other video, I listed one product and got 3 sales in a week. Like listing one thing. Now I'm bulk uploading stuff, like other than this video, but now I'm like using FBm Fox to upload very quickly, bulk upload, single upload, whatever you want to do. And it pays for itself in one sale. Like just use it. It's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier. It's going to prevent you from burning out because manually listing, I don't care what you say, it sucks. I started manually listing on TikTok and it was still not that hard. And I was like, oh, I get to like 3 products. I'm like, I got to go take a nap. I hate this. My attention span is short. So FBm Fox makes that hell of a lot easier. Check it out. Again, link in the description. If you have any questions, are you encountering any errors? Like comment down below. I need your comments. I need you to comment something, anything, to show YouTube that you even like me, okay? And like the video too while you're at it. Why not? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Check out this other video if you want to learn more about dropshipping on TikTok shops.